Yes, yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
You gonna do your beatbox joint?
No,
Wow.
it was better. The first one I did was better.
Okay, give you a chance to redo it. Go ahead.
No,
Come on. What you got?
can't
Give
do
me a
it.
beat. I don't just need all that noise. Just give me a beat. What's up?
I don't know.
Hit it, baby D.
I don't know the words.
Give me a beat real quick. You from the hip hop era?
Boo, 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 boo.
Hey, okay. I'll take that. And on that note, yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo 804,
Hey, your girl, the real Connie.
and we out here bugging. We having fun in this trucking thing, man. I
Pull
can't
a
lie
silly
about
out
that.
of me.
It's not as hostile and wild and just frustrating as a lot of people might make you think. You got to have fun out here, man.
You better have fun out here.
Yeah, so we
I mean, of course, doing your job and everything. But in your
facts.
downtime, you better enjoy this life. You only got one.
Uno. Well, yeah, we out here right now making our pickup. They actually just came and told us, we're about to go to lunch, so we'll have to see you after 12. Cool, bro. I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
Maybe
at
somebody
all.
else might have flipped out on you. I don't know if you thought I was going to flip out or not, but no, you handle y'all business. Go eat, brother. That'll give us time to go do what we need to do, which is this right here. Get some more content done. We back out here rolling again. Just stayed in the hotel last night, so we refreshed.
Looking at the concrete wall.
Oh yeah, our room kind of sucked, to be honest with you. I mean, it was
the room
relaxing.
itself wasn't that bad.
Nah,
But
just where we were, the window that we had in the room was facing like a wall. Mm-hmm. So light came in, but it wasn't
and
much
then you
to
could
see.
hear everything. Like I could hear in the other room, and I could hear like the planes going over. Like
Well, we
real
were
loud.
near military bases, so y'all know when them jet planes and stuff get to flying around, ain't too much you can do about that. Ain't much isolation gonna help you when it come to them joints.
Mm-mm.
But we back out here rolling, man. This is week 3
Week 3.
since we got back out on the road. Yeah, it's week 3. We done been a little bit of everywhere. South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
We've done some Minneapolis, Minnesota,
Missouri.
of course Missouri, Alabama.
Alabama.
So a little bit everywhere. Delaware,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of places in between. Kansas City, just different places. We haven't done we actually in Virginia right now, so that's the best part. We picking up here today, making our way up north. So it's looking forward to looking towards being part of the greatest pay weeks that we've had since we've been trucking. Period.
Tell you.
Now we've had some
went-
great ones, but I think this
it
one
5 months?
surprisingly,
Was it 5 months we was out or 4 months?
4.
4 whole months without pay.
yeah.
We
But
got
we was
our
all right.
first settlement yesterday.
And we back.
Bite.
So it's like, again, this is our probably going to be, and it didn't seem that way from the beginning, but I guess it kind of did. Because last week we allowed the week to end a little early, got us some rest days. So
Right.
the load that we picked up on Sunday evening was a boomer. So once we got that dropped on yesterday, picking this one up today, we deliver in the morning, deliver and pick up tomorrow from the same spot. So that's a
dope.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's the most beautifulest. It's just a fly or something. You'll be all right.
It's a bug trying to come over here and get in this window.
City girl scared
I'll
of
be
bugs.
on it.
It is what it is, y'all. But we'll should be able to get unloaded, reloaded in the same spot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shoot that one up a little further. Deliver that one the next day. I think we got a pretty long day ahead of us Thursday.
Yeah.
But the load we're picking up and where it's going, we can get it delivered during this pay week. And it's another very good load. So yeah, man.
Last time we went to Jersey, we got crabs, I think.
It was a while ago. Well,
Yeah.
probably not the last time, but we used to go to Jersey right around that
Yeah,
Newark
get
area.
crabs.
Yeah, we ain't doing it
Blue
this time.
crabs.
Yeah, we ain't doing it this time.
Nah.
But yeah, man. So this week right here is gonna be definitely a booming week. So we back out here, man. We ain't wanted to be too much time without making any content, without building with the people. So here we is.
Y'all know we be making content, but then sometimes we don't be feeling it. It don't be what we want it to be. So we have lots of content. We have content all in our camera, phones, everywhere that we decide after looking at it, either the quality ain't right or either it don't sound like we want it to sound. Maybe the message didn't come across clear, but it'd be a no.
Yeah. Big facts. I said something this morning. Something I woke up to. I know you can't remember what it was because you ain't gonna remember nothing.
That's a lie. Thank you. Don't
Okay,
be
what was it?
saying that on me. You was talking about I forgot.
Something along the lines of
no, you were saying seeing the opportunities or like taking advantage of the opportunities in not losing the
No.
It's something dealing with opportunities.
I don't think that word opportunity was nowhere in there.
Yes,
but now that I'm thinking about it, more so or more or less, when you out here going to get it, going after it, don't negate or lose sight of the things that put you in place and needed even to be able to go get them. Like when you're going after things, like for instance, with us having a truck, we can't get so focused on chasing the bag, and negate or neglect the one thing that allows us to get to the money in the first place, and that's our truck.
And our bodies.
Well, that too. So that's kind of what I'm saying. It's not the way I thought of it when I said it or came up with it when I woke up. I should have wrote it down. But basically, that's my message or what I want to get across today. It's just the fact that don't be so focused on the end goal or don't be so focused on going after whatever your mission is and negate the little things that help you get there in the first place. Like being on this road, I can't try to be an island all to myself and go get it and lose sight of my partner and my teammate and my wife, which allowed the whole trucking thing to happen in the first place. Like, I could get money as a solo driver. There's things I could do as an individual driver and still provide for myself and take care of myself. By all means, people do it every day. But I could nowhere near get to the type of bags we're getting to right now without my wife and without my teammate. Just because, bottom line is, the company requires a team. So there's no way I can do this, what we're doing, without the factor or without having my teammate. So, and that's with anything. Like I said, don't negate your truck. I'm not telling people nothing they don't already know. Like OG Ricky used to say. And shout out to OG Ricky, man. I ain't seen him in a minute on nothing. I don't know if I just been missing his content or what, but I haven't seen him in a while. So salute to you, bro. You still out there. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. I'm just telling you something you may have forgotten or to help you at least put things back in perspective. So in anything you're doing, just don't lose sight of the little things while you're looking at the big picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep in mind that there are people, places, things that kind of support and put you where you need to be in order to even be in the position that you want to be in. That's kind of what I wanted to say, but it's still not coming the way I thought of it.
Yeah, that's like being able to have a healthy balance.
Being a little bit. Yeah.
Being able to have a healthy balance because it's just like if you're pursuing anything, right? And you're not actually focusing on some of what you need to take care of, whether it's in yourself, your mental health, your spiritual self, your physical self, or whatever. By the time you get what you want, you could be all burnt out or you could be all jacked up and you can't even really enjoy what it is you were striving to do because you didn't keep in mind or be mindful of your journey, of what you needed to do in the process of your journey. Like you were saying, being out here and then making sure you take care of your truck. Well, put that at the top as opposed to when I get to it. As an afterthought.
Because it has to be a proper balance. Like I heard somebody say before about, having a balanced life. And I guess I get it in theory, but trying to have a balanced life almost means you're giving all things the exact amount of attention.
I don't think that that's what balanced life means.
Well, I'm just saying I've seen it be talked about, but there's just people think balance means equal amount of things and everything stays on the same level. Like things can't outweigh other things. And I just don't feel like having a quote unquote balanced life where everything is even across the board is a prosperous way to look at things, or to even live for that matter, because you must give things that are the utmost importance. You must give them a certain amount of attention, and things that aren't as important to overall life for yourself shouldn't get the same attention as the things that are most important. So I'm just saying, as far as trying to balance a pendulum, things can definitely outweigh other things. Just because things should be more important than other things. I ain't saying
I would say
you can't still give attention or do certain things, but stuff that's not of the utmost importance shouldn't have the same amount of attention that things that are priority.
Right. I mean, okay, I was gonna say that, you got to prioritize things in your life, but when you was talking about balance, I think that sometimes we compartmentalize ourselves in our lives, and I'm not saying that there's totally anything wrong with that, but you got to be mindful that you need to be a whole person. You need to be whole in all that you do. Like when I come and I'm out here driving this truck, I need to be fully engaged in doing that, not doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? Bringing my whole self to everything that I'm doing. And I think that that's how you find a healthy balance. I think that sometimes you can be like, okay, well, like for instance, you have workaholics. There are some people that's like, I have to work all the time. And then the other things in your life start to, like you said, weigh down on you because you put this thing as your whole as opposed to all the areas of your life, giving them each the amount of attention that they need.
Right. Just like with us being a team on the truck, we can't run. I'm more the runner, the go-getter in the sense of out here chasing it and really trying to, just go hard with it. I can't say I'm probably the one that does that. The balance of it all is you keep it all in perspective. Like I can't get out here and run myself in the ground and then just kind of lose myself within it. You have to take the time out, because a lot of people get out here and almost can lose a relationship.
Oh, of course.
Just being on the truck and not being able to find that.
Ooh, Dave, I'm sorry.
Being able to find that balance. Not saying all things going to be equal, but not find that balance to keep their relationship healthy while they're out here on the truck. It's one thing to pass each other, while you're at your job and I'm at my job and we have our own individual friends and blase, and then we come home and, we connect then. But when you're out here on the truck, like neither one of us really have other outlets. You can try to supplement it with a phone or apps and, trying to do other things. But for the most part, we don't have that external outlet from one another. All we really have on a day-to-day basis is us. So when either one of us, and I'll speak to myself more so direct, when I'm not in the zones where I'm giving you the type of attention that not only I should, but that you require in general, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an energy, there's a certain vibe in the truck when I know you're not feeling like you're getting the necessary attention that you require, and it affects everything. So you can't, give so much attention to getting out of here, getting to the bag, and lose what's most important, because none of this happens without my teammate, and none of this happens without you guys as teammates. Like I said, we don't deal strictly. Well, we don't deal with the team. I mean, the solo aspect of trucking. Our main mission and main goal is to make sure teams get out here and run it up together and try to aid in our own transparency and letting people see different ways you can get out here in team and get it together, because you can't lose that element of the togetherness, because everything will crumble.
Well, I think too, like, just piggybacking off of like being a team and everything like that, that you should have an overall goal for your teaming experience out here. I mean, we have goals for our marriage, our relationship, and things like that. But when you come out here as a team, I feel like you should have an overall goal. See, I come from survival mode, so my grind, it was I always had that. So over time, I'm not saying that my grind changed, but I'm not in survival mode anymore. So the type of grind that I have has a lot more to do with building a generational wealth. And so my thought process sometimes might look a little different because sometimes the goals, even though we're together, may be slightly different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and so that matters.
It absolutely matters.
You know, it matters to like, okay, so you out here, why you out here working so hard or pushing so hard to make sure that, we get to this certain level? Why are you over here pushing so hard, making sure that we get to this certain level? Because there are caps. Some people have,
absolutely.
Like, this is enough for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's some of that, which goes back to the balance that we was talking about. Just having these conversations, paying attention to each other's needs and things like that. Because I think when we first came out here, I was kind of feeling like, yes, grind mode because of where we was at in our life. You know what I'm saying? Where we was at and what we was trying to get to. So I did have a different sentiment of how I was dealing with things.
Yeah, well, that's why I think the communication, like you said, constant communication, so we don't have misunderstandings. And if we do have disagreements, that they can get ironed out, because things aren't and shouldn't come from malicious places. As a team out here on the road, and it takes a strong just relationship in general, because you're not only husband and wife, you're not only friends,
lovers.
But then and then you incorporate business partners within that, accountability partners, and just having to overall look out for each other, period. Because you in places, find yourself in towns, different parts of the country, where it's just you guys. It's just you and your partner, you and your teammate, and y'all must look out for each other. Like, there's no way you can go home or go back to wherever you guys are from and give a story on what happened to mom or what happened to dad, or just trying to explain to loved ones what happened to this individual. I might be able to make it through, I don't know. That what happens to this individual while y'all was out on the road, like, nobody's trying to hear those excuses, man. So
I was thinking about something you just said a few minutes ago when you was like,
thank you.
You're welcome. About understanding. And it's crazy because I was going to do a little video on that when I was outside earlier. But you can communicate all day. People have relationships where they have communication. I think what makes communication and being able to make smooth things out in any type of relationship is the understanding. Because I communicate different than you communicate, and I hear different than you hear.
Right.
So you're saying things, and it could be nothing. It could be a joke. It could be light. It could be airy. It could be not nothing. And I can hear it, and it's offensive. You tripping or you acting a certain type of way.
Right.
And vice versa. I might not say nothing, and you could interpret that, because that's communication too. Right. So the understanding portion of it, I think, is what matters. Taking that time to really understand each other, because that helps smooth out a lot of rough patches.
Well, that's a fact. So, like I said, man, this is team conversations. These are teaming situations that we all need to get figured out. We all are human. So we're all going to have our ups, our downs, our good days and bad days. So we're just here to try to lend things that we do to try to better your trucking experience as a team, man. So hopefully some of this stuff helps. I ain't saying you got to follow what we do and how we do it, but if you want to at least try to implement some of the things that we may have come up with, or, just let us know what your experiences are like on the road. We would love to hear it. So definitely comment down below, man. Let us know what y'all out here doing, things that y'all do to alleviate or just make this trucking experience pleasurable for yourself. Hopefully you guys aren't out here, just wilding out and going through the worst. Hopefully this can be a good experience for you. Hopefully you can get out here as a team with your mate and make some money together, travel together, experience some things together, because it's a beautiful thing, man. So, we don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. So like I said, leave some comments down below of what your experience is like out here on the road, things you might use for conflict resolutions, and just hopefully, your trucking experience is being a great one out here. So, it is what it is, man. So we'll be back with definitely more videos, keeping you updated with what we got going on a consistent basis, at least some decent check-ins. And yeah, man, we appreciate all our viewership, all the support we've gotten over time.
Yes,
so salute to all our trucking teams that's out there. We're gonna sit here and try to name you guys because we might be all day long, but
I'm gonna tell you,
y'all know what it is, man. Much love to all you guys.
yes.
Keep pushing. Keep dealing with whatever hurdles you got to deal with, because the bottom line is whether husband or wife,
or besties for life,
or you just like what you like,
as long as you're doing it as a team,
you'll be all right.
you be alright.
This is Married to the Miles, man. Like, share, subscribe. I am Mo804.
And I am the real Connie.
Yeah, man. And again, this is Married to the Miles. Check y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.
Peace.